Welcome to Firearms of America. Oh, wait. Now we're talking. Welcome to Firearms of America. Today I'm back here at Shooters in Fort Myers, Florida, about to do a review of a gun that I wanted to review for a while. Yes, and I have not had that brand actually on this channel for some time now. It's a Sig Sauer. Yes, Sig Sauer P938. Yes, very excited about this one because I actually had a Sig Sauer P238 for a very long time as my #1 main concealed carry weapon. All right, this is 938. The 238 is their 380 auto version. This is the 9mm version, which I know a lot of you guys would prefer 9mm over 380 any day, anytime. So you must be excited about this review as well. So 3-inch barrel, overall a little bit less than 6-inch overall length. All right, 7 capacity magazine with this little pinky extension, which I do like. This particular one comes with a silly laser. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of lasers on the guns. If you watch my reviews, you already know. But the owner likes it, so whatever. I'm not gonna talk crap about it. Let's do some shooting, and then we will let the laser is on. This laser is random. So basically, how it works is it has this little button right here. So every time you get a grip on it, it turns on the freaking laser. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna put some 5 rounds, and we'll do some shooting. I love these magazines, by the way. This one is just as good as the one I had on my P238. P238, yeah, not 938. Nicely numbered, very, very easy to load, and like I said, the pinky extension is a plus. Normally, whenever you get one of these, whether it's P238 or 938, you also get a magazine without the pinky extension, just the one that sits flat if you want a smaller one, but that one is only 6 rounds. All right, so let's do some shooting. We have an orange on the top right there, little circle right there, untouched. Let's make it touched. Touched by a bullet. Yeah. All right. So, freaking laser. And that laser is actually kind of off. It's a little bit off. I'll try not to pay attention to it. Nice. Nice slide. Very, very good, tight feel. I like it. Let's do some shooting and see what we can do. Wait, is the safety on? Woo! Bullseye! All right. Not too shabby. I like it. Let's see. Let me check something with the trigger. So we got 1 and then... All right. So right out of the bat, I'm gonna actually put 5 more rounds because I want to get a better feel before I start telling you about it. I feel like the trigger is a little bit heavier than the trigger that I had on my 238. But let's do some more shooting, and might have been just the gun that have not been shot in a while. I like the slide, very nice. Okay, let's do the review now. So, let's start from the very beginning. The grip. I do like this grip a lot. As you can see, there is a decent pattern here, not too aggressive, but you also get my favorite, G10 on the back and on the front. Now, it would have been more of a G10 on the front, but instead of that, we have the silly laser button. Another reason why I don't like it. It feels really weird, honestly, in your hand. But the G10 feels really good. It adds that aggression, it adds that grip that you do need to be able to handle the recoil especially in small guns like this, because the shorter the barrel, the more recoil you're gonna have. Well, if it's the same caliber, for example, if it's 9mm 5-inch barrel and a 5mm 3-inch barrel, you're gonna have much more recoil in a 3-inch barrel compared to the 5-inch barrel in the 9mm. Okay, get the point. Mag release is not ambidextrous. Okay, so if you're a lefty, too bad, but it works. Actually, you know what? If you're a lefty, you probably can just do this. Yeah, it's no big deal. Doesn't really have to be ambidextrous, but it works very well. Very easy to operate. Magazines fit very well in the magazine compartment, I guess. But the slide, you know, surprisingly, from a small gun like this, you would expect a much tighter spring. But here the spring is actually very soft, so it's not hard to rack the slide at all, which I do like. And it was the same case with my P238. It was a very nice, smooth slide, and same thing is here as well. Now you do get the safety here, as you can see. Now it's on, and in order to turn it on, you just flip it up, and to turn it off, you flip it down, which is if you do like the thumb safety, this is the kind of design you want to go with. To turn it on, up. To turn it off, down. Very, very important. You don't want it the other way around. I've seen guns with the other way around. Not good. Don't do it. It's a design flaw. All right. Now the trigger. The trigger here is really, really good. As you can see, there's about 1.5 millimeters of safe travel, very safe travel, and then it's pretty crisp. Thing is, I can see that this has not been maintained very well with the owner, so I'll have to show him how to do it. So that might be one of the reasons why the trigger is a little bit rough, but 1 millimeter of safe travel and then a break. You see, it's 1 millimeter, and then you can probably see 1 millimeter, and then you can probably get another 0.5 millimeter from it, and then a crisp break. So I like the crisp break, but that 0.5 millimeter of unsure travel I don't like. So if you're considering this gun, make sure that you kind of practice with it to make sure that you adjust to that little travel back and forth. But let's put some 5 more rounds through this, and then we will talk about the sights. Yes, the sights here are pretty good. It's a standard 3-dot sights over here. Now on my 238 model, I actually had the night sights. They have, on some of those, they do have night sights. These particular ones are not night sights, unfortunately, but it's a nice plus to have night sights. Why not? All right, so let's finish up that orange on the top. I love the slide. And nicely lugged back on the last round, which is what it's supposed to be doing. And slide release, as you can see, it's nice. Yeah, this slide release I like a lot. It's does it? Well, yes, it does, but not a one-hand operation, unfortunately. Actually, you know what? It should be, because on my P238 it was one hand, and it is, but it is very rough. Again, most likely because of poor maintenance on this gun. But on my P238, the same exact slide release, it was working flawlessly with just one hand. With the thumb, you could release the slide without any problems. But one thing that I wanted to kind of draw your attention is how nicely extended it is, and it does have some serrations here so that it's easier to grip. Okay, now because there is this laser on this gun, You probably can't grip like this if you want to. Normally that's what I do with the smaller guns, but here, because there's this laser and the surface is very, very smooth, kind of doesn't really make a lot of sense to do that. So let's do some couple more rounds, and then we'll try to come up with some reasonable conclusion. Let's see. 5. Now you can probably in this video see how important it is to maintain your gun. Okay, guys, seriously, clean your guns, lubricate them, take good care after them, treat them with love and respect. Don't just take it, put it in the bag, shoot it, put it in the bag, come home, throw it in the closet, and then just repeat without any kind of care. This needs your attention, all right? Okay. Well, the slide is nice. It works good. Wasn't affected, but the trigger definitely was affected. Even with lack of maintenance, I have to say, I do like the fact that there are no jams. It's very reliable, and that says a lot about Sig Sauer. Now, a few things that I wanted to, before I let you guys go with the conclusion. Serrations on the front, on the back, sorry, and then nothing on the front, no serrations on the front. All right. The Beaver Tail, I like the Beaver Tail here. In the smaller guns, a lot of smaller guns, you kind of do want that Beaver Tail because you don't have enough of grip, so you kind of try to ride it as far up as possible, which you should be doing for a good grip anyway. But here, because there is a decent amount of that Beaver Tail, it kind of protects you from that slide moving backwards. I like it a lot. One thing that I wanted to mention about the safety, this safety is very versatile, right? So you can have the safety on without anything in the chamber, without the gun being cocked, all right? And if you do have it on, you won't be able to rack the slide, all right? But you can also, obviously, have the safety on with one in the chamber, and then you won't be able to, yep, it locks the hammer in place. So I like that. I like the versatility that you can do it with the gun not being, with the slide not being racked and with the slide being racked, which I think it's a pretty good feature to have, especially if you're a newer gun owner. So let me know in the comments below, guys, what do you think about this P938? If you have any review requests, drop them in the comments below. If I come across those guns or whatever I'm reviewing, I will be happy to address those. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. This was Firearms of America. I'll see you guys in the next video.